It looks like Guy is taking a mulligan to 5. Yep, mulligan to 5 for Guy. Vin has kept 7. Ready to go. Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Oh, we're not passing the turn. Okay, we're cracking effect. I thought we gestured to pass the turn. My bad.
Good. It's relevant.
Yeah, it is relevant.
I'll draw.
Yep.
Underground Mortuary Surveil. Surveil mechanic, everybody. AP just dropped 10 gift subs on us. Thank you, AP. Really appreciate that. We hit our Twitch sub goal. Our hype train achieved level 1, and AP moves into number 5 all-time gifter of 90s MTG, gifting subs like crazy for a long time. Thank you, AP. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. AP, one of our best people, a pillar of our community, for sure. You'll see AP sometimes in our Discord, hanging out. Thoughtseize reveals 2 petals. Archon of Cruelty. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is selected. Ran96 appreciating AP's contribution.
Pass to you.
Okay, he's just going to pass the turn. Not much going on. Inquisition of Kozilek reveals an animate dead. Okay, I thought that was going to be a swing and a miss, but that Archon of Cruelty remains in hand for Guy. Vin firing off some disruption. Looks like Vin has drawn a Wasteland. I think we're firing that off, right? I also spotted a Hymn to Turok in Vin's hand. I'm not sure we want to be doing that. It would actually help Guy here with an Archon of Cruelty in hand. Another Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. Now the hand is double Archon of Cruelty. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. This is why I wanted to. All right. My turn? Yep.
Vin with a flurry of discard spells. Start off this game. Dropping a second Wasteland. Has not used that Wasteland in the Mortuary. I think I would.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have.
All right, Bloodstained Mire gets cracked here.
I might need this to.
Would you have wasted the Mortuary trap?
It was
Stealthy Voidwalker. Ouch. All right, now the Wasteland fired off on the Mortuary. And it gets exiled with a Void counter on it. Is this mono black Reanimator? So I played against Guy at this event without like spoiling the whole thing for everybody. It's not necessarily mono black, but it's not Dimir with the Brainstorm, Force of Will, Daze package and all that. It's a different kind of Reanimator. I like to leave some stuff for surprise. Hopefully we get to see Guy do more than have his hand shredded and get attacked by a Voidwalker in this game. In this match. Another Thoughtseize. Vin is not messing around.
I'll scoop to the Thoughtseize.
All right, scooping to the Thoughtseize makes a lot of sense. The Voidwalker would be able to steal a Archon. We're going to move on to game 2. Not a good showing for game 1 there for Guy. Mull to 5. Kept a hand that kind of needed some help. And got kind of wrecked by a Voidwalker in the end.
Yeah,
No cards in hand, right?
no cards in hand.
All right, 1 card on the bottom for Vin. Mull to 6. Guy is on the play here for game 2.
Yeah.
Basic Swamp, Duress. All right, both players using all the discard spells that have ever existed, I think. Assassin's Trophy, Stalactite Stalker, Bloodstained Mire, Duress, and Surgical Extraction. One player is using Duress with the OG art and OG frame, and the other is not. So some people are going to be taking sides based on that. And I don't know, something to think about.
I'll take the rest.
All right, Duress takes Duress. Surgical remains in hand, though. Interesting. Now Unmask pitching Sedgemoor Witch.
Target Surgical Extraction. Read that card out.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun card.
Pass two.
All right, passing it back to Vin, who's fetching with a Bloodstained Mire. Has had 2 cards ripped out of the hand. A Sedgemoor Witch went into exile, which could tell us a bit about what's going on with Guy. Stalactite Stalker will descend. Christmas dropping some emotes on us. Do we like the emotes dancing across the screen, especially people of the YouTube comments? Is this something that we like, or something that we hate, or something that we didn't notice? I don't know.
Oh yeah, because you drop.
It's very Twitch, you know.
Oh, so which one? That's the one.
All right, Guy passes the turn. Attacking for 2 with the Stalactite Stalker. Guy will drop to 18.
Pass it.
I'll fetch next step.
Guy's going to fetch here. And there's the Underground Mortuary again. Surveil. Hype Train Conductor AP says we need more dancing emotes. I mean, as long as people keep dropping emotes in the chat, they'll keep dancing. The more emotes, the better, I guess. Monka TG in the chat. What's up, Monka T? Everybody say hello to Monka, please.
On top.
Okay, Surveil left a card on top. That's promising. It sounds like people are laughing in the background. Did you hear that? What could possibly be funny? Okay, Kiviuk and Calamity following directions. Entomb. Okay, okay. Let's see what we find. Is it going to be Phantom Neshoba, Symbiotic Worm, Verdant Force, Thorn Elemental maybe? Worldgorger Dragon, okay.
Yes.
Now you get the meme.
The meme?
Yeah, it's like, you know, not a super serious Reanimator deck.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they unbanned that.
Yeah. I'll
Fetch.
Didn't know they unbanned that. What year is it? Bloodstained Mire.
Can you smell the shit?
Mine's a basic swamp. It sounds like a lot of people are laughing in the background. We're probably going to have to put some signage up. Just, you know, keep it quiet.
It might be right. It might be right.
target.
Animate dead. Targeting Worldgorger Dragon. Uh-oh. As Monka asks, what do you expect the strategy to be around the Worldgorger choice? Well, I think we're about to see it happen here. Dutch, thank you for the sub with Prime 3 months.
Yeah, but then you're running pedal.
And then Worldgorger just makes it so that everything.
So Yeah.
Enters the battlefield, exile all other permanents you control. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exile card.
There is an Assassin's Trophy in Vin's hand here, which could disrupt this whole situation. Does Vin understand the interaction between Worldgorger Dragon and Animate Dead, and will this be disrupted properly, is what everybody is wondering right now.
I'll give the next.
It looks like mana is getting tapped.
I messed that up. Yeah.
That was thinking.
Yeah, kill this.
Yes. I messed that up.
I mean,
Okay, so Guy agreeing that blowing up Animate Dead was a pretty good idea. Guy will search for a land.
Or you could prismatically snap the dead.
You know, I guess that is.
Yeah, I should not have taken that.
You did to everything.
Yeah.
I said it's some.
So when the Worldgorger enters, exile all other permanents you control. That includes your lands, and it includes Animate Dead. So Animate Dead gets exiled. Worldgorger Dragon then dies. And then it leaves the battlefield ability happens. Return the exiled cards to the battlefield under their owner's control. Animate Dead comes back along with all your lands. You target Worldgorger Dragon. Worldgorger Dragon comes back. I think you get the idea. You can tap some mana, make infinite mana. Whatever. Here's Charmagoyf.
Drop.
Yeah, so Calamity asking here, you're supposed to respond to the Worldgorger ETB by killing it. It means they exile their permanents. Okay, here's Animate Dead, and it looks like Vin has scooped it up.
Oh,
All right, let's try.
Yeah, so I wanted to wait until we got back into things for the YouTube commenters to hear everything that we're talking about. So that's true. You could wait for Worldgorger to its ETB to be on the stack and blow it up, and it'll exile all their permanents. How that could go wrong, I don't know. Vin maybe played it safe and blew up the Animate Dead. Sedgemoor Witch getting red here. Chain of Smog is also in hand. One thing I like to do on this channel, and I'm seriously looking for feedback on this, is that I try not to give everybody all the answers. Like, I try not to say, you know, every single time you're supposed to lightning bolt the Birds of Paradise, let's say, you know, some kind of play like that. Would you rather I tell you that's what you're supposed to do, or would you rather figure it out on your own? Is what I have not yet figured out. And Duress takes Chain of Smog here. Chain of Smog combos with Sedgemoor Witch. It also combos with Witherbloom Apprentice. And it's another combo in this Reanimator deck that Guy is playing. And I think Vin going after a combo piece there is a good idea. Dark Ritual, uh-oh. Sedgemoor Witch, it's in.
I'll keep that there.
Dave Kaplan chiming in says optimal play is preferred. It's okay to call out misplays, helps us learn. Yeah. That's another Goyf on Vin's side.
Yes, just one. Drop.
17, 13.
Two fetches.
No, you're probably right.
Cycle troll.
All right, Troll of Khazad-dûm getting swamp cycled here. Maybe my approach is a little bit more like what I imagine, a teacher would do, let's say, and rather than say, okay, class, listen up, 2 + 2 = 4. Rather than do that, say 2 + 2 = who wants to raise their hand?
I picked up my next.
I think that's a little bit my approach. All right, Duress milled into the graveyard by Underground Mortuary's Surveil ability. They brought back Surveil, I know.
I don't like
I'll go to combat.
I hope they don't bring back Magecraft.
combo deck's happy now as 3 mana. It's like a big ass, especially if it's a swords deck. Like, it does. But like, it also is like
They brought back Escape, too. Oh, my God.
way over the top.
Lotus Petal getting sacked here, making a mana. Thoughtseize. All right, let's see what Vin is working with. Shieldred's Edict, double Tarmogoyf, and... I didn't get to see with the other one.
I'll take the edict. Sounds good.
Okay, Shieldred's Edict is taken.
Yeah.
It's mage.
Oh, Magecraft. Whenever you cast a spell.
Is it Magecraft or is it Metalcraft? Oh, boy.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep.
That's the combo. With
That's the combo with the.
Just make infinite, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calamity says, when are we getting a mechanic called Excavate? Look at the bottom card, then you may put it on top. Yeah, you know what? Might as well.
Back and fetch.
Yeah.
Swing at you for 3.
Another Grove swinging in for 3. No blocks, says Guy. So Guy has a 1/1 Pest and a Sedgemoor Witch. And the more spells that Guy is able to fire off, the more pests we get.
Sorry. I didn't realize that was you.
Chili says, sounds busted with the London Mulligan. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Tarmogoyf. Yes. Stalker.
Yes.
Tarmogoyf and Stalactite Stalker, the beatdown has begun.
And less.
Chain of Smog off the top could be a big problem. You know what? It doesn't even exist, and I'm already getting upset with the Excavate mechanic that Calamity invented in the chat. So let's let's stop. I'm upset about mechanics that don't even exist.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I think I will.
That's how mad I am with this game.
Is instant sorcery, artifact, creature. Also, land, instant sorcery, artifact, creature 5.
Okay, Tarmogoyf's got 5 power. Nethergoyf only counts Vin's graveyard. It's got 3 power. Just passing the turn back to Vin. No plays for Guy. Guy's going to have to think about how to prevent this Tarmogoyf from swinging for victory in this game. You don't really get a chance to respond there. Hype Train Conductor AP wondering about the spreadsheets and how will they react to a new mechanic that doesn't even exist. Your turn. Looks like the Pest is going to chump block the Tarmogoyf. That makes some sense. Nethergoyf has 3 power. Stalactite Stalker has 2 power.
2,
Have a safe life.
5.
Thanks, man. What'd you say? Take 5.
5. 1, 2, and then 3 here, so 5.
11, 12.
Okay, so you go to 11. Yep.
Okay, Guy will gain a life when the pest dies. Ends up at 11. Vin now drops Grist. I think the play here is to remove the Sedgemoor Witch. And it looks like that's the play that Vin is making. Has minus Grist.
3 life. I'll sacrifice.
Sacrificing the Nethergoyf. Paying the ward. Guy is losing the life for some reason. Silentite Stalker gets a plus almost on counter. That they obviously updated the wrong side of the tracker, and we'll see if that gets fixed. Hopefully it does. The person that was supposed to play the ward was obviously Vin. Unmask, pitching Dance of the Dead. Tarmogoyf is discarded. Okay, well, Guy is targeting himself. All right, well that changes things. Archon of Cruelty, dumped it to the graveyard, and now animate Dead on Archon of Cruelty.
Trigger.
Yeah, so what happens?
You sack one.
Okay.
A creature.
Yep.
Sack a creature or a planeswalker. Discard a card. And lose 3 life. And then sorry.
Oh my god, the life tracker is going all the wrong direction here. All right, so the life totals are wrong, but you know, we talk about sometimes on this channel the life trackers on the phones. They're great for keeping track of life for you people watching right now. But they're not great at actually tracking the life. And if you're playing in a Magic tournament and you want life to be tracked correctly, you should probably just have a pen and pad.
Pass.
Oh shit! It's easy to mess up with these apps. But Archon of Cruelty is on the board now, and now it looks like Vin is in trouble.
It wasn't as good.
The Archon of Cruelty will be a very fast clock.
2.
10.
All right, Grist has plussed. It will put an insect into play. It will mill a Bloodstained Mire into the graveyard. Stalactite Stalker will attack. It has 3 power. It has Menace. Archon of Cruelty probably has Guy feeling pretty confident about the results of this game. Okay, so it looks like Nethergoyf has escaped. Passing the turn back to Guy.
Oh, and this goes up.
Move to combat.
Kiviuk wondering, did Guy forget to draw a card? I think he did, but I'm not 100% sure.
But no, you take the 3, and then you take 5.
Yeah,
Go to
so
5.
I'll go 5, yes.
All right, Vin drops to 5. Archon of Cruelty does have its power reduced by 1. The insect token is sacrificed, which makes sense. Surgical discarded. With a Bloom Apprentice, we were talking about that earlier.
Good night.
Voidwalker?
Yes.
Dorothy Voidwalker, that's not too bad.
That gets exiled forever. Oh, under my Voidwalker. I'll swing for 4.
How much loyalty did Grist have? I didn't catch that. Grist had enough loyalty.
7.
But I guess it did.
I think I got it.
Oh no.
I have Chain of Smog.
Got the Chain of Smog combo, got it. Good job, man.
All right, Chain of Smog combo ends the game. That is the match. Guy gets it. GG's. Okay, if Chris had enough loyalty, that's fine. I just didn't see that. All right. Good match.